Hello everyone, I hope each and every one of you are having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dorian and I am a relationship assistant at Regions Bank. My job is to help assist our banking team manage the relationships of the business clients we serve. I do that by working with the client directly and ensuring that they have everything they need to operate their business smoothly. I open accounts for them, I process transactions, I input credit applications, even when they just need a little bit of advice on a certain situation that they found themselves in. I'm right there every step of the way with our banking team. Before I turned my focus to business clients, I was a personal banker with Regions, and I did those same exact things for individuals like you and me. So today we're going to talk about thinking before you spend. We're going to go over setting financial goals and where to start. And finally, we're going to discuss mindful spending and how we can incorporate those habits into our life. In business finance and personal finance, it is imperative that we develop the skill of mindful spending because even millionaires have to be mindful of how they spend their money. And by practicing mindfulness and establishing goals, we're able to propel ourselves in the right direction. Goals are helpful in measuring success, and without them, it's extremely difficult to develop the consistency that's necessary for mindful spending. Goals allow us to form a plan, and by knowing our desired outcome, we can better navigate our path for the future. Quick question: do you have any long or short-term goals? Odds are you do, even if you don't know it. Whether you want to buy a car, own a home one day, move out, go to college, those are all examples of short and long-term goals. A short-term goal is a goal that you'd like to reach soon. Think 5 years or less. If you want to buy a car, move out, save some money, those are some examples of short-term goals. A long-term goal is a goal that you'd like to hit further in the future. So think over 5 years. Saving for retirement, owning a home. So what do we do first? In order to start gaining awareness of our spending habits, we first need to set our goals. Our goals are helpful in measuring success, and without them, it is very difficult for us to maintain the consistency that's necessary to develop mindful spending habits. Goals allow us to form a plan, and when we know our desired outcome, we can better navigate the path towards the future. Quick question for you. Do you have any short or long-term goals? Odds are you do, even if you don't know it. Whether you want to buy a car, own a home, save some money, even go on vacation. Those are all examples of short and long-term goals. A short-term goal is a goal that you'd like to hit soon. So think about 5 years or less. Saving money, buying a car, moving out, going to college. Those are some examples of short-term goals. A long-term goal is a goal that you'd like to hit further in the future. So think over 5 years. Owning a home, saving for retirement. If you have children one day, you may even want to establish a college fund for them. All of those are examples of long-term goals. If you've never set financial goals before and are unsure of where to start, don't worry, setting goals does not have to be an elaborate, complex process, and even something as simple as saving your spare change is a great goal that you can build upon. I'm going to share with you 3 tips that can help you get started in setting your goals. Tip 1, write it down. When we write down our goals, we're able to track our progress and reevaluate our plans to fit into whatever situation life throws at us. After we write them down, we need to prioritize. Consider which one of those goals are the most important to you. Is it saving money, paying off debt, moving? Once you know which goals are most important to you, then you can move on to the 3rd step, which is set a target. Setting a target is necessary. It helps us remain accountable. For an example, If I said I want to save $500 by December 31st, that hits way differently than me saying I just want to save money. So be detailed in your goal setting. If you're apprehensive about setting your goals, just take a deep breath and remember our 3-step process. Write it down, prioritize, and set your target. Now, it's important to remember that because every person is unique with their own set of long and short-term goals, we're all going to spend our money differently. There's no one-size-fits-all equation when it comes to mindful spending. And so we have to become even more granular and look at our individual wants and needs in order to manage our money and reach the goals that we've set out for ourselves. Let's start by defining a want and a need. A want is anything that we desire. It's anything that is not a necessity to function in our lives. For an example, I live within walking distance of an ice cream shop, and every single day I am tempted to go buy an ice cream cone. As happy as that sugar rush gets me, I do not go to the ice cream shop every day because it's not a necessity to function in my life. Our goals are the treats, perks, and those little things that we do for ourselves solely based on the joy that it brings us. Needs, on the other hand, are quite the opposite. Food is a need. Housing is a need. In the current environment we're navigating, internet connection could be considered a need. In short, needs are the must-have, non-negotiables that ensures we can function in the lives that we lead. It doesn't necessarily only cover the essentials for your survival, but the things that are necessary for you personally. My needs are going to look different than your needs, and your needs are going to look different than your peers' needs. There is no right or wrong answer here. It is entirely specific to you. Once we're able to define our personal wants and needs, we can better plan and prepare for reaching our goals, because we can put ourselves in the mindset of considering the value of what we spend our hard-earned money on before we actually pay for it. But just because we differentiate between what we want and what we need doesn't mean that we should completely sacrifice our wants. We should still enjoy life's pleasures, but we have to make sure that we have that balance. So what does mindful spending look like in everyday life? Well, there are many ways that we can save. One way that we could all cut down on our spending is by slashing our grocery bills, by opting for store brands instead of name brands. We could even take it one step further and find coupons for the name brands we do love. There's a lot more savings than you think by doing this. And if you plan on moving out or going to college, this is going to be a surefire way for you to save money. I was at the store the other day, and I needed to buy some pasta. The store brand pasta was 50 cents less than the name brand pasta. While 50 cents doesn't seem like a whole lot of money, imagine if we all opted for more affordable brands where we could. I myself practice this, and I can save around $20 to $25 per grocery trip, so it does start adding up. Another way that you can mindfully spend is by changing it up. If you want to go on a date with your friend and get some coffee, you should absolutely do that. But one way that you can be more mindful is by opting for a regular coffee for $3 as opposed to a pricey specialty latte for $6.75. You're still getting the taste of the coffee you crave, but for half the price. This next tip that I'm going to share with you is often forgotten when it comes to savings, but it is a great way to save. Borrow, borrow, borrow from your friends and family when you can. Let's say that you have a need for something, but you don't need it forever. You just need it once. Maybe you're going to an event or working on a DIY project. Ask your friends and family if they have a pair of shoes or a purse that you can borrow for your outfit. Ask them if they have a set of tools that you can use to finish up your project. If people are willing to let you borrow things like that, then it's a great way to save money. The last tip I'm going to leave you with, number 4, is buying at the right time of year. Just as our economy fluctuates, the prices of our favorite goods fluctuate throughout the year, and knowing what time of year to buy the things that you want and need is a great way to save. Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Memorial Day sales, Labor Day sales, going out of business sales, even after Christmas when all of the gifts are on sale. Those are all opportunities for you to maximize your savings on the things that you want and need. Now, we even have the ease of the internet, which makes finding deals even easier. So I encourage you to look at your favorite stores' weekly, monthly, and holiday sales, because you could really save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over the year. And those are just a few tips on how to mindfully spend. Of course, as you develop your goals, you're going to find ways that work for you. Remember, mindful spending is a skill that we need to consistently sharpen and grow. No one's born knowing how to mindfully spend. It's a learning process that requires time, discipline, and awareness. But it is achievable, and as you practice it more, I promise it will be easier to incorporate into your life. And that concludes our quick take on mindful spending and thinking before you spend. I hope this video allows you to go in setting your goals and prioritizing your money more confidently. Remember, you are not alone in your financial journey. There are experts and resources surrounding you at every stage. It's okay to not know everything about finance, and no one expects you to. If you would like to expand your knowledge on finance, you can visit our website at regions.com and click the Insights tab. There you'll be able to find articles, financial calculators, templates, and resources designed to help you thrive. Thank you all so much for your attention today. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I hope you all have a great day.